Hey guys, so I have a blood sugar issue update. Um, so this little thing right here has been driving me insane for the last week or so. Um, so basically, the other night I was up almost every 15 to 20 minutes because my blood sugar had dropped down super low, and by super low I mean into the 30s. Um, it happened mostly while I was asleep, but I did wake up because obviously this thing keeps going off. It is 109 right now, but you can see it's been riding that red line all day. And for those of you who are diabetic, I do have mine set to 75 as a low because that is when I start to experience symptoms of low blood sugar. So dropping into the 30s is just not okay. And I actually had a conversation with my primary care doctor about it because I was like, listen, I came into work that day after being woken up every 15, 20 minutes the whole previous night. And I was so irritated. I had like the worst attitude at work that day. And so basically, he prescribed me a medication that is supposed to raise my blood sugar. Um, and basically, we're going to try that at night just to start with. And it is a liquid medication. But like I said, we're going to try that at night and see if it helps at all because I just can't keep doing this. Like, even last night, it wasn't going off every 15, 20 minutes last night, but it went off multiple times. And it is very annoying to get woken up by a Dexcom receiver going off repeatedly. For those of you who don't have the pleasure of having to use a CGM, continuous glucose monitor, thank your lucky stars that you don't have to deal with the constant reminder that your blood sugar is low. Obviously, that is one of the whole reasons why I have this receiver and why I wear the sensors is because I obviously need them to let me know when I am dropping low like that. So I haven't had the chance to pick up this medication from the pharmacy yet because I actually stopped at the pharmacy. Well, I was going to stop at the pharmacy after work yesterday to pick up that medication, and I have an app for the pharmacy, so like I can send in refill requests and things to the pharmacy, but they had said that it was in the process of being filled and it'll say ready for pickup when it's ready for pickup. So I had already planned the day before to go pick this medication up from the pharmacy, but like I said, it wasn't ready for pickup, so I just drove past the pharmacy and filled up on gas. It's just very annoying to have to deal with that constant alarming. There is such a thing as alarm fatigue in nursing, as well as the blood sugar issue community. And I say blood sugar issue because there are people who deal with having to wear a continuous glucose monitor or having to deal with sensors and receivers and check their blood sugar multiple times a day who are not diabetic, but there are also people who are diabetic who need to check their blood sugar constantly. So that's just why I said the blood sugar issues community. So yeah, it's very frustrating, and I had a feeling that we were gonna run into this problem just because of my surgery, because obviously I am losing a lot of weight. I'm almost down into the 100s as of the day that I'm filming this. So yeah, it's very, very frustrating to me to have to constantly deal with it, especially like on nights where I have to work the next morning. Like, it's so hard to go into work with a positive attitude and like work an entire 8 to 10 hour shift because I have been scheduled for 10-hour shifts and I've worked 10-hour shifts while running on little to no sleep lately, just because of this whole issue. So I'm really hoping that when I get this medication, this will help, because right now I am really, really struggling, and it's very frustrating to try to like, obviously I still have certain dietary restrictions and there isn't a whole lot I can do food wise because a lot of the carb heavy things are things that I'm still not allowed to eat. And I also don't know how my body would handle having carb heavy things. So like I'm allowed to have peanut butter, but I can't, like, carb wise, I don't know that I could handle it. I have been testing out different foods and things like that to see what I can handle. And like I was advised to try to stay below 15 grams of carbs per serving of things, or like not per serving, but like for the protein yogurt, basically like they want you to have the kind, or yogurt in general, it doesn't have to be protein yogurt, but that's the kind that I get. So basically they want you to be as low in carbs as you can while you're eating things like that. But I have tried to keep my serving grams of carbs under 15, just because that was the specific number that was recommended to me. So like for dinner, like right now, I had dinner not even an hour ago. Well, almost an hour ago now. And I am currently sitting at 110. And I had a cheeseburger. So I had just a plain burger. I wasn't able to eat the whole thing, obviously, because of my physical restrictions with my stomach since surgery. But I had a burger. It was about this size. And like I said, I didn't finish it all. It had a slice of cheese on it. And then I put like a little drizzle of mustard and a little drizzle of ketchup. And that was my dinner. I also have like water, flavored water that I'm drinking. I know it looks gross, and this is actually blueberry flavored, so I'm not sure why it's yellow. But anyways, that was a little squirrely moment. But yeah, so I had that, and then I just had a sugar-free popsicle kind of as my little dessert thing, because I was hot after working out. So like I came home and I rode the exercise bike for 30 minutes and then came up and had a popsicle, and I kind of needed to cool down because I got a little hot because I was really pushing myself on the exercise bike tonight. So, and yeah, now, like I said, my blood sugar is at 110. So I'm just really frustrated. Like at least it's in the hundreds all day almost. It's been in the mid to upper 70s. It has gone off a few times, being in the 60s. And shortly before dinner, it had dropped down to 83. And then right before my burger was done on the grill, it dropped down to 70. So of course, my receiver went off, and I don't know what to do at this point. It's very frustrating. Like, I hate that this is a side effect, because I'm thinking, like, what else could this possibly be other than a side effect since having weight loss surgery? Because I don't know what else it could be, other than just dealing with hyperglycemia, or not hyperglycemia, hypoglycemia, because my blood sugar, like, it does still go high sometimes, and that is because of the medical condition that I have. But for the most part, with my medications that I take and everything that I do to keep my blood sugars in control, it is pretty much, for the most part, been controlled. But after having weight loss surgery, it's like the control went out the window, and it's very, very frustrating. So I just thought that I would give you guys that little update. Once I pick up the medication, I will let you guys know how I'm doing. Hopefully it helps, because I really need it to help. It's very frustrating. Like I said, I need my sleep, especially if I'm going to keep working these hours that I'm working. Like, I need my sleep. Like next week, I think there's only one day that I work 10 hours next week, but the week after that, I work like 2 days where I'm closing. So I'm there from like 7:30 in the morning until 6 at night. So it's very, very frustrating. But anyways, I just thought that I would share that with you guys. Let me know if any of you guys who are, or who have had weight loss surgery, have struggled with your blood sugar post weight loss surgery, because it is a very frustrating experience. And yeah, if you guys have any questions or any topics you would like me to talk about in the future on my channel, let me know, and I will talk to you guys next time.